Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty78609, and I'm on my way from Mountain Springs RV Park to Alamogordo. Why? Because I'm going grocery shopping. This is my every other week or every 2-week trip to Alamogordo to get some things that they don't have in Capitan, New Mexico. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I'll do this once every 2 weeks. Go to Alamogordo, go to Walmart, and then the big Lowe's grocery store on 10th Street. And then in between, if I need bananas and other things, I can go get them at Smokies Market in Capitan, New Mexico, which is about 25 miles away, about half the distance. So that's that. So what else has been going on? Well, the RV park is working out fine so far, and we'll talk more about that at Beer 30 today. And but I've got some other plans. I mean, I've always got plans. Now, they don't work worth a crap. Well, they do actually work pretty good for me. For other people, it aggravates the hell out of them. But for me, it's fine. I mean, it's just the way I live, the way I am. And you know what? I do me better than anybody I know. So I do me, you do you, and let's go. I think I'll make me a t-shirt that says that. Anyway, yeah, the RV way of life, more whiskey, for me has been good. And yeah, would I do it again? Sure, absolutely, without a doubt. Looking back's been good. Looking forward looks better. So let's go. So anyway, let me pause this thing 1 second here. So this is Friday, the 17th, I think, of September. And where would I like to be September the 17th, 5 years from now? Well, I can't tell you because I haven't been there yet. But when I get there, I'll tell you. Right now, I just want to being alive would be good, right? So we may winter here. I don't know yet. We're thinking about it. And yeah, for those of you that RV full time and you're out boondocking and stuff and you're having problems with mice, here's a little tip that works so far for me, and I got it from my neighbor in the RV park. He said to get some peppermint spray, or get you some peppermint in the at the grocery store and mix it pretty strong in a spritzer or a spray bottle, and you know, spray under the hood of your truck. But to make it last longer, get you some cotton balls and stick them around under the hood of your vehicle and wherever, and spray those cotton balls or soak them, and then just throw them around in different places, and your house will smell real good. I don't have any inside the RV. I've got some under the hood of the RV in different areas of the engine, and I've got some under the hood of even the car I'm driving right now, my little Chevy Spark. And I've been there 2 weeks, and knock on wood, I haven't had any issues with mice at all. I don't see any droppings or anything, you know, to indicate that they had been there, and so that's good. And usually, whenever they've been there, they'll either leave some good old poop, but they'll also, you can see where they start bringing in sticks and stuff to start nesting, and that's not a good sign. So yeah, the peppermint spray works okay. You know, you can get mouse traps and poisons and stuff, but you know, the mouse traps, yeah, they work okay. I just, you know, there's no reason to kill something that's just looking for a home. So yeah, the peppermint spray seems to be a great deterrent, and there may be other things. They say Irish Spring soap will work. You know, you cut a piece of it off and put it in different places, and they say that works pretty good because mice apparently don't like Irish Spring soap when they bathe. They bathe with something else. So that's the mice thing. And what else have I learned? Sunsets are beautiful, men, ladies. Yeah, the sunsets, sunrises are beautiful. The mornings are very cool. Afternoons are, you know, I don't know, they're in the 80s, which, you know, is, you know, as far as sitting out, it's a little warm unless you're in the shade. And I really don't have a lot of shade since there's no trees around. And why don't you build something? Well, I don't want to spend the money because I don't know how long I'm going to be there, you know. And or buy an umbrella. You know, I got an umbrella, just a regular little rain umbrella, and so that might do, but we'll see. Hadn't been an issue yet, and it's fixing to start getting a little cooler next week. It shows that the highs are going to be in the upper 70s and the lows are going to be in the low 50s. And Mr. and Mrs., that is muy bueno camping weather, I guarantee you. Yeah, that's where I like to be. 70s and 50s, I can do that all the time, because that way you can leave the windows open, turn a fan on during the day, you're perfectly comfortable, and at night you pull up a big old thick blanket and just sleep like a baby. B-A-B-E, baby. So, as to location, the RV park is okay with me. Works fine. Let's see, how far is it? Oh, it's 10 miles to Carrizozo, but there's no grocery store there anyway. There's a couple of gas stations that have a few things, but not much. And then there's also a Dollar General or dollar store that has some groceries. Yep. They have bread and milk and stuff like that, but not a great variety. But they do have some. It's certainly not a full-blown grocery store. So that takes care of the minor things. You know, I don't eat that much anyway. And as far as eating out, they've got a Mexican restaurant in Carrizozo that's pretty good, and they've also got a pizza place that's pretty good, and they also have a hamburger place, pizza place combination that reopened here apparently in the last year or so. And I haven't tried that either because I don't eat out much, but I'm going to get me some green chilies today, so that whenever I make a sandwich or whatever, I can put some green chilies on my stuff. And if I make a pot of beans, I can throw in a can of green chilies, because when you're in New Mexico, this is the green chili state. So what else can I tell you guys? Live. You know, if you get bored, walk outside and look around. You'll find something to do. And if that doesn't do it, get in your car, take a short drive. And if that doesn't do it, knock yourself out. And when you wake up, you'll feel a lot better. Yeah, this little place here at Three Rivers, they actually have a little RV park back there. It's a little old bitty, but I don't know how many sites they have, but they have RV hookups, and that's where the Three Rivers petroglyph site is, the Bureau of Land Management thing. You go 5 miles down that road, and I know I've mentioned this before, but off to my left is one of the trains that comes by during the day. There's probably 5 or 6 or more that come down this track on my left, heading north and south, and they are approximately 3 miles long. They have engines in the front, engines in the middle, and engines on the back. You know, like not Indian engines, but engines, E-N-G-I-N-Es, engines. So, yeah, I love this. See how flat all this is? You know, this is nice. You know, you got a few mountains around to the left, some off to the right, but you can't see them. And yeah, because off to the left is like Ruidoso, Cloudcroft areas, and that's pretty nice. And it's from where I am to Cloudcroft is probably an hour, to Ruidoso about 45 minutes. And so, you know, if I want to get up there and get colder, I can do it. And it's a pretty drive through the mountains, you know. So there's things to do. It's simple things. It's not, you know, going to the opera or you know, stuff like that. There's some museums and stuff around, but you know, I just like to take drives, that sort of thing. So anyway, this has just been kind of a rambling video, and I just wanted to warm you up for Beer 30 this afternoon when we get into the nitty gritty of what's happening and what my plans are. Do I have plans? Sure, man. Even when I mess up, I have a plan. I mean, I plan to mess up. I mean, that's it. You know, that's true. You know, I mean, I have a sense of direction. I mean, do I really have a written out, clearer plan? I have done that years ago. I don't do it anymore. I just kind of lock something into my brain. As poor as my memory is, I still do pretty good. And so we'll just stay with que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your Friday, and enjoy your life the best way you can, because it's up to you. You can't wait on somebody to do it for you. If you're waiting on somebody to, quote, make you happy, you are freaking dreaming. Ain't gonna happen. Make yourself happy, then you can make others happy. How about that? But anyway, thumbs up, guys. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it does not cost you 1 penny. So if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, why not? You know, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you, particularly out here in this dry climate. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths to lower your stress levels and lower your blood pressure. And stand guard at the door of your mind. You know, don't watch that crappy news. You know what I mean? Just focus on the positive and go forward. So with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, adios until beer 30. I can hardly wait. Adios. Bye-bye.